Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we have got a bunch of things, actually like 2 months worth of things. It could be beauty, skincare, hair care, things you guys have sent me. It can be anything. So just putting that out front. The first two things are these hair products by Color Wow. Now, I want to explain that I thought that Color Wow was for people who had color treated hair. I actually thought that on my gray natural hair, Color Wow was a brand I couldn't use. It's like a really foamy mousse. I'll show you. See, it's runny and foamy. It works even if you don't blow dry your hair, but if you blow dry your hair, wow! This is the second product. It's called Raise the Root. Even though with the little hair I have, I could probably get by with just using one or the other, I tend to use them together. I'll like run this through my hair first, and then when my hair is mid blow dried, I will put this at the roots and just kind of wiggle it around a little bit and then finish. Go. I did put these on my Instagram, and I like the pink one. The pink one, well, first of all, I have pink undertones, so it does look pretty, really pretty on the skin. I do enjoy this stick quite a bit, but this one I don't like. This one is the goldish one, and this has little flecks of something, micro glitter or something in it. Not really into that. Let's see if I can come in closer so that you can see what I'm talking about. I don't really care for that. So the gold one, no, but it could be used as an eyeshadow. But the pink one, I am in love with. I don't know if you can pick up the flecks in it or not. That's not present in the pink. So I do enjoy the pink one. And then when you wash it off, little glitter remains behind. No. I guess certain people like that. I'm just not one of them. Okay, let's stick with things that were sent to me. These were sent to me from Grande Lash. The mascara you saw me using some Get Ready With Me. And I do like this mascara. It has this Billy Club kind of wand that reminds me of the original Flower Beauty's Warrior mascara. And it says right on the tube that it is a fanning and curling mascara. And I love the way this separates and puts on mascara. It does have a huge container on it, so you know, if people aren't behaving around you, you can use it as a billy club and just beat them. Just kidding. But really, this is a big tube. You're not going to lose it, I don't think. I do know this. It is a good mascara. They also sent me this, the Grande Revive Brightening Eye Cream for wrinkle defense and stuff. And you unscrew this, and then you've got this brush, and then you twist this up. It comes up through here, and you like paint it underneath your eyes and rub it in. And I'll tell you, I would have given this more of a shot, except for two things. One, it came smack dab in the middle of tragedy for me, and I just frankly, well, didn't care about putting serums and stuff under my eyes. I'm just telling you about it because it was in the package with this, and I wanted to talk about it and just mention that they have this. I have every reason to believe that it probably works because Grande Brow, Grande Lash, their products work. So this would be the exception if it doesn't, but you know, like I said, I've not used it long enough. Okay, so a lot of you know that Mercier has won my heart over this year. I'm on their PR list. They've sent me things and proven that they are a brand that I love. I wanted to try some of their eye pencils, and I went over to the mall and picked up these two. Now they're two different kinds. This one here is called the Inner Eye Definer. Basically, it defines your water and tight line. It's a pencil that you sharpen. And by the way, both these come with a sharpener that's really little and works very well. Got this one in copper or brown copper. Look at that. I mean, that just glided on. And I am wearing it today. I have not actually got it in my water and tight line. You might not notice that unless you were really close to me. I have it through the lashes because I find that this does not stay in my water or tight line. It does do really good for this though, and it stays in place for a good long time. I think there's like 6 different colors of this. This is also what used to be called their kohl eyeliner. This is the Longwear Cream Eye Pencil, and this one also doesn't stay in my water and tight line, but it does give me a beautiful look for what I did today, which is basically just run it through my lashes. And some could argue that, you know, this actually makes my eyes look a little bigger, staying out of the water in Tightline. It will last if you do it that way. But just to let you know, they don't stay in my water or Tightline. They will wash out as soon as they get wet. And this one here, which is right there, I got in Slate, so it's a blue-gray. And I picked these up at the Walmart one day when I was over there because I'm very curious. My Walmart has never carried the Profusion, or the Walmart that I usually go to. So when I saw them, I'm like, all right, grab these, because I've heard so many people talk about, and I thought, worst comes to worst, I'll use this for Halloween. I didn't do that. We ran out of time on Halloween, so this year I didn't dress up. I put on a filter on Instagram, though. I like this highlight and contour palette. I love these two shades right here on the end. They do a really good job. But these two are absolute and utter crap. You have to keep building and building and building, and then use some kind of, you know, water or pigment primer or whatever you use to really give a punch to a pigment. These colors, though, I was really attracted to those, but this sucks. I'm just gonna say, that's my opinion. The wear time on this is about 10 minutes. And then it starts to fade. They muddy together. This look took me an hour to do, and I then had to pull in Tiny Marvels to fix it. They don't stay on. It's awful. So, trash, trash, trash. But I did like this. Is that pillow that was sent to me. That pillow, no, and I got a lot to say about that pillow. So just saying, this pillow is like $175 and you're gonna hear nothing but raving reviews about it. I just have another opinion that maybe you wanna consider before you plop down $175 for a pillow. Is the NYX Brow Glue. Oh, I had such high hopes for this. I wanted to find a drugstore priced product to replace my Benefit 24-hour brow gel. No. Benefit still wins, guys. I don't know if it's going to be possible. Probably the closest thing I ever found was that Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, and that was just a little too freezy for me. It's freezy in a whole different way than Benefit is. But I love the Microbrow Pencil so much, and that pen. Those were game changer products for me. And I loved them so much that when I saw that NYX had a brow glue, I mean, glue is in the word, I thought, yes! And I ran over to the Ulta. I actually went in person to Ulta to get this, thinking I have found it. And I got home and I took it out of the package and I couldn't wait. And I undid it and I saw the brush on it. It was small, so I thought, okay, it's not this, but I might be able to do what I want to do with it. And I put it in a brow, and there's just nothing like this. There isn't. Just trust me on that. I have repurchased the same mirror that I had before. I had that mirror, and I broke it on accident. I broke it. I love that mirror. It's probably one of the cheapest ones that Zadro makes. But it just so happens that recently I have been talking with a few of you who wanted recommendations on a mirror, and I've told you that one. But I love this mirror because, as you saw in the picture, it lets you move the mirror forward or closer to you, stand it straight up, come, you know, down, lower. It's got 1 by 10 by. So if anybody wants to know why I recommend Zadro, it's because I have spent so much time ordering mirrors and having them sent to me only to find out that the mirror looks like a funhouse mirror or the daylight on it isn't right. So Zadro is the only mirror I will purchase online. You're better off going to someplace like Bed Bath & Beyond or something and actually looking at the mirror to save yourself time, or buy a Zadro, because the Zadros the daylight on them is exactly right. The magnification is not a funhouse mirror. So there's my recommendation to you. I love my mirror. That's why I bought that one again. I don't think there's a person here who, if you watch my channel, doesn't believe with everything you have that I love Sigma brushes. I know, I talk about them all the time, and I do have a brush set. And incidentally, one of the reasons I'm telling you this is because I just did mention, and I want to reinforce that sometime this month, the brushes do come back in stock. I'm telling you about this because I just wanted to talk about why I love Sigma so much? Okay, so if you're Sigma, look away because this is a secret you don't want to know about. Trust me, you'll be like, can't believe she's doing this. All right, remember that we painted our bathroom? For those of you who are new here, around the second week of September, I went on a social media staycation so that I could give my poor eyes a rest from screens and help my hubby tear out our bathroom. So yeah, what you're looking at here is what we did, because when we tear out a room, we take the walls with it. Anywho, the day after we did this, my daddy passed away, and we've been trying through everything that's happened since then to put our bathroom back together again. And so my bathroom is actually one of my favorites. But back to what that has to do with Sigma. Well, the brushes I used were these Sigma brushes. I went and I got these Sigma brushes and used them to paint the trim in the bathroom. I would have never done that with a different brand. And we don't want to tell Sigma I did it with theirs. But I knew that you can't tear up a Sigma brush. This just seems like a video where I keep referring you to other videos. I think you would benefit a lot by watching the video because I will show you all 5 lipsticks and all 4 liners from the new BK Beauty launch. What you see on my lips today is this. It's been on for, let's see, 2 hours now. With me talking, constantly doing this, you know, on the phone to you. This lip liner that I'm wearing or have on today is Sweet Pea, and the lipstick I'm wearing is Acceptance. So this is what it looks like if you pair these two together. The lipsticks are a slimline. They're very nourishing. Love these lipsticks. I've been wearing them every day because they're so easy. They look natural. They look like something beautiful with everything that you wear. I love the liner so much because it's a tiny liner at a slant, making it very easy to outline your lips, fill them in. The lipsticks, because of the slant on it, you know, you just put it up a little bit. I can do this or go full on. Feels very good. Love them both. And like I said, I'll link the video to it if you want to know more about it. But these are definitely a favorite. What in the heck is a scrub mommy? There's 4 in here. All right. I saw my friend Mary Ellen After 60 do a video where she talked about the best stuff under $10 or whatever. Anyway, I've got one already in the kitchen. I'm not going to bring that in here because I wash dishes with it. I love it. First of all, does that not make you want to wash your dishes? I know, I'm a child at heart, but I do. This makes me happy. And it's a scrubby on this side, okay, and then a sponge on this side. If you take a little bit of Dawn and put it on here, you'd be doing all of the pots and pans on that one, you know, and just keep squeezing. And the soap is all in there and stuff. But Mary Ellen really intrigued me with this because I was like, what? I've never seen this before. I guess there's a daddy version too, but come on, look at this. All right. So what you do is you can put your fingers inside of here to get a grip to scrub your pots and pans, which I do, of course. I've got the sponge side, same diff. But this, you know, you can stick any of your utensils, fork, spoon, knife, in the smiley and do this and pull down. It's clean. And then, you know, there's just all kinds of functions. You get in corners and stuff with these. These resist mold and odors. It says right on here, scratch-free, dishwasher safe, deep cleaning, versatile smile. It shows you how you can use them. On that side, you can use them in the bathroom, the kitchen, household, garage. It's useful in every room. It's called Scrub Mommy, and I think that you want to get it. Yes, please buy us. We will love you forever. I wish I had good things to say about this brush cleaner. Every year I buy a bottle, the big bottle, the 32-ouncer of Cinema Secrets, but you know, I choke on the price tag. I transfer that into a spray bottle and I take it and I spray it on a paper towel and clean my brushes that I've used for the day if they're Sigma. Don't do this to your goat hair brushes. All right, but here's one, okay? So I used this brush today and I'm sorry for what you're about to endure, E25. What you're supposed to do is put it on here, right? Like you would any other. Now, do you see that this is sudsy? It didn't sink in. It's sudsy. This is my problem with it. So take my brush. It's getting it all wet. It's sudsy. I'm cleaning it. It's It's like it's got soap in it. It feels like soap. Okay, it's all wet and sudsy. You have to let it dry. One of the reasons I like Cinema Secrets is because I don't have to let it dry. But anyway, okay. But it's just, it feels to me like there's residue in there. It feels like there's soap in there. So I thought, well, this is a soap. I'm supposed to wash my brushes in this soap. It's not. This is how you use it. So, you know, I used it like that. And I'm like, well, that's not what I wanted. This is a third brush. It has a darker color on it. And forget putting like something like foundation and trying to clean it. That brush is not clean. It's not clean. So then I got this. I kind of enjoy the smell of this stuff. It's kind of citrusy. Let's get another brush. So I'm going to put it on and clean the brush. All right, now this does get the brushes clean, and it does. It smells good. It smells like citrus, actually, but it takes longer for this to dry than it does Cinema Secrets. This kind of feels like the bristles feel kind of oily. So this here I'm throwing in the trash. Sorry if you like that stuff. This here I'm going to continue to use, and I will use it until it's all gone. And then I will go right back to my Cinema Secrets. Now shout out to Andy of the Fritzy family who sells The Body Shop. I thought The Body Shop just sold body butter. I didn't know they sold all these things. So Andy sent me, she asked first if she could send me this stuff to try. And I was going through this before my daddy died. And then things kind of got put on the back burner, but I did use almost everything that she sent me, and I made a list here of what I liked and what I didn't. I will pin Andy's comment when she comments to the very top so that you guys will know. These brushes were something she sent, and I found that I liked this brush, and it's probably what this brush is for, to put on masks. I love a good stippling brush like this. So this is a really good brush to use if you want to. I'm sure they want you to use it with their foundation, but I use this for blush or for bronzer or whatnot. So this brush here I really like. Of course, you all know about the body butter. It's on my list. It's one of the first things on my list. I've used all of this up except for a tiny bit. I really like it. I know that Ulta sells their body butters, is why I know about them. This thing here, I have been waiting and waiting to film this video so that I could pull this out of here because I love it, and I keep having to come in here, steal it, and I'm like, don't use it all up yet. But I love the Body Shop Chamomile makeup balm. So this is Sumptuous Cleaning Butter, suitable for sensitive skin. This is a winner product. The rest of this stuff, I'm not going to go into all of these products, but I am going to tell you which ones I loved. So this, the cleansing butter, the hand and nail manicure cream, the vitamin E lip care, the Shine Lip Liquid, the hand sanitizer, and the foundation and mascara. Did you guys even know that the Body Shop sells makeup? I mean, I thought they just sold body butter. I will say, Andy, from the things I didn't like was this. Now, I like this a whole bunch. This Vitamin C Skin Boost Instant Smoother. I like that. That's good stuff right there. But this, no, I don't like this. I don't like this Vitamin C Glow Protection Load. It's a SPF. Nope, don't like that. And I can't remember why. But I remember that I wrote down here, I don't like that stuff. I'm real finicky with my sunscreen. And the two things in there that I didn't use enough to actually say whether I liked it or not was the Drops of Youth and the tea tree oil, which I didn't get enough zits to zap with it to see. If you like the Body Shop, I've got somebody for you. The next few things I'm talking about might trigger some people. They are presents from Fritzy family, and I do talk about Mel. So I am just letting you guys know ahead of time in case you want to go to the end. During the rough patch that y'all call September, I don't think I'll ever love September again. It's just too hurtful. But you guys, I can't even thank you enough for all of your prayers, for the cards that you sent. Some of you sent things to me that you don't want me to show or talk about on camera. I thank you anyway. Some of you sent me things but said, please don't share the name. So that would be this. this book called Tear Soup. And I'm bringing it up because I don't often sit down with an actual book and read it, but I did this one. I just curled up in bed one night and I read Tear Soup. And it tells this story that kind of reminds you, I'm starting to tear up. I'm not going to read it. But I want to say thank you again to the person who sent this to me, and I'll link it below if you know somebody that needs Tear Soup and needs a book about Tear Soup, okay? So, you know, I won't read all the ingredients or here. The recipe is right here. I'll put it like this so you can pause and see it. But it wouldn't be very nice of me to show you every page of the book so that, you know, the author would probably really appreciate that. But thank you so much. You know who you are for sending me this book. And like I said, I can't share everything I got, but I do have a couple more things that I am allowed to share. So look at this. I've been drinking out of this every morning since I received it. It's a Alice in Wonderland cup that Susie sent to me. She also sent me this really pretty card, and I want to read this to you, okay, because it goes along with what this is for. Let me turn this on really quick. Can you see the lights? And she also sent some headbands. That's what's being referenced in here. In case you see me wear those sometimes that her daughter made. And I really do like those. I won't read you what the whole card says, okay? But I wanted to read you what she says about the tree. So she says that she wanted me to have something that I could put in the makeup room that represented Jesus as our vine and the branches representing your daddy and Mel as lights. Yeah, and Susie, I enjoy this. I love it. I'm not putting it in here though, because I had it right back here, but you couldn't really see it. And so I took it into my room the first night, and it lights up my room in my bedroom in a very calm kind of light. And I enjoy looking at it every night. And then there's this, and I promised you a story about this. It is a makeup mixing tray. It has a steampunk dragonfly on it. Okay, so first I got a card from Susie, another Susie, different Susie. Okay, I got a card from her about, you know, just thinking of me because of everything that I was going through with both Daddy and Mel. But also she had reached out to me on Instagram and said, can I have your address? I want to send you something. You'll know why when you get it. And I'm like, okay. So she did. And I was confused. When I opened the package, there was an envelope inside the package that had a package addressed to Mel. And there was this note. And Susie said I could share this. Her note to me says, "Hi, Mary. I hope that your heart is getting a little less heavy with each day. A few months back, I ordered the enclosed gift." Now, mind you, I didn't know what this was because it was sealed up to be mailed to Mel, okay? This enclosed gift with every intention of sending it to Mel. I had it tucked away in a drawer, and then, May 21st, the car accident happened. I literally forgot about it until I saw the awful post about Mel. So today I realized that you are the perfect person for me to pass it on to. God surely does bring special people into our lives so randomly. And I truly am grateful for you and your channel. You bring so much joy, as did Mel, to many of us. I hope that you enjoy the palette and think of Mel when you use it. I added a lipstick mask for you to try. I love you. Much love to you, Susie. So this card was in there with this addressed to Mel and sent to me. Okay, so it says, "Hi Mel, I know you have received one of these palettes, but when I checked out the Etsy store to order gifts, this just screamed you. Doesn't it? I want you to know how much you are appreciated by so many of us mature ladies. I love and follow Mary too." What a gem. You have reunited a love for makeup in me, and I'm sure so many others. Wishing you much success and blessings. Hugs, Susie. P.S. My husband and I traveled through your cute town 2 weeks ago while visiting Nashville. Okay, and then, of course, she had the car accident, and Mel never got it. The day that I got this, I brought it in here. First of all, again, thank you, Susie. I will cherish this forever. But the day I got it, I brought it in here to set it down and I was crying. And I looked up like this. And right above me on the ceiling was a ladybug. And you might go, well, so a ladybug is okay. Well, first of all, I haven't seen a ladybug in forever. And second of all, Mel knew that the ladybug was the only bug that I will accept. I used to tell her all the time, I hate bugs. I hate them. Mel loved tiny marbles. She loved bugs. One of the last conversations that I had with Mel was over the loud cicadas that wouldn't shut up. And she's just laughing and going, I love cicadas. Look. Like I hadn't seen her hand 1,000 times. I will always keep this. This is so beautiful. I love to look at it. It cheers me up every day when I come in here. It's like I have a little piece of Mel sitting right here on my vanity with me. The steampunk dragonfly, she would have loved this. Okay, just saying. So I will always think of that. But I also got an email that I feel like I need to share. I know that some of you probably saw the video where she got hers that she had. So I just want to read you this email really quick in closing. I think it's important if I'm going to tell you about that I also tell you this. Somebody wrote to me and they said, hi Mary, Debbie Downer here. I'm writing about that resin palette that you're using because I said in a video here recently that I've been using it every day since I got it, right? So I've been mixing my foundation on it. It says, one of my son's friends is an artist and sells resin art products on Etsy. Her brother is a chemical engineer. Anyway, when Mel first showed off her resin palette, I paused the video, took a picture, and sent it to her, I'm not going to say her name, as a suggestion of an additional item that she could sell in her Etsy shop. She messaged me back frantic. She said, it is highly dangerous to put any kind of a chemical product on resin, then put it on your face. She said, even with food-grade resin, because after adding pigment and other things to the resin, it is no longer food safe. She said that the leaching of toxins from the palette would not be visible to the naked eye, and that she had actually messaged the girl who sent the palette to Mel and pointed these things out. The girl freaked out and asked what kind of resin that she should be using, but that didn't stop her from selling them. So the girl that this person knows said, the girl should have recalled them all. Instead, she sold them. Okay? She said that the high cost of resin and the sealant to prevent leaching would make it cost prohibitive for these people to market at the prices they're selling them for. Most of the people selling buy their resin in China. So she says that the chemicals leached can cause all kinds of problems. Anyway, so she just wanted me to know that so that I would know that, you know, I could be taking a risk by mixing products on this and putting them on my face or whatever. So I won't do that anymore. I'll go back to my straight glass palette for actual mixing, but I will never get rid of this. It will always sit right where I can see it on my vanity. I love it so much. Thank you. Okay, so that's the end of my September and October favorites for 2021. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Leave me comments below and let me know some things that you loved, things that you didn't, what didn't make the cut. I think it's important we all know that too, right? Andy, don't forget to leave a comment and I can pin it to the top. And the rest of you, every one of you, know that you are the best part of the Fritzy family and that I love you so much. If you're not having a blessed day, just go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye, and I'm out.
And you just put this through your hair? No, you wipe it all over your butt and then it volumizes it and you don't have to go get a Brazilian butt lift. I would not get a Brazilian butt lift. That way they don't get, what? We have a straggler! Straggler alert! Straggler alert! Oh, I know you want to be a part of my chest, but I went over to the mall and I pictured this, and then it just appeared in my hand. I went, thinking of you, and there it was. If I had that power, I can think of other things I would picture. I went to the Walmart, picked these up when I was at the Walmart. I'm sorry if you actually talk like that. I could go on tour, though, with Foxworthy and Larry the Cable Guy. We could get her done. I'm trying to ask my brain for a definition, but it's not answering me because it's not awake right now. And in case, oh my gosh, I can't say in case. In case. So you can put on a happy face. Yeah, Jojo, put on a happy face. For some reason that makes me want to sing, the Candyman can cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Why? Why do I want to sing Candyman? Funny face, I love you. Funny face, I need you.